Let us remember and celebrate 12 of Jesus' disciples, people who were touched by and who tended him.
Remember Mary, the girl from the country town, the poet and singer, who became pregnant with God, by God, for God's sake.
Remember Anna, the old widow and faithful believer, who saw an 8-day-old baby and recognised that the Saviour had come.
Remember Zacchaeus, who allowed Jesus into his home and found he was the first of many friends after his life was turned upside down.
Remember Peter's mother-in-law, who was so grateful to be healed that her first act of recovery was to make a meal for Jesus.
Remember the child with the bread and fish, who brought his picnic to Jesus and saw so many being fed.
Remember Martha, the cook and housekeeper, the plain speaker, who gave Jesus her anger so that he could give her his love.
Remember the hemorrhaging woman who contaminated countless men in her struggle to touch Jesus, who named her faith as the root of her cure.
Remember Nicodemus, who came to Jesus secretly at night and learned the secret of being born again.
Remember the beggar Bartimaeus, who saw the truth about Jesus although he was blind, and then had his sight fulfilled.
Remember the poor widowed woman, who, in giving the smallest coins to God, gave Jesus his model for generosity.
Remember Joseph of Arimathea, who gave his own tomb to receive Jesus' body, and so paved the way for the resurrection.
Remember the children Jesus blessed when the disciples wanted to turn them away, who show us the way to God's kingdom.
Remember them, and remember us whom Christ touches still, and we reach out to offer our gifts of love.